Rosemary Amla and Moringa hair butter for thicker and healthy hair growth. And this hair butter is easy to make. Hi beauty, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, you are most welcomed. On this channel I create content around natural hair and also share natural beauty remedies that I love to use here on this channel. So do well to subscribe and be part of this amazing community we are building here. Also, like this video if you find it helpful. Let's dive right into the tutorial. To make this hair butter, I'm going to be using shea butter, but you can as well use other butters you're comfortable with, such as almond butter, mango butter, whichever butter you like. Just go ahead and use it. I love using shea butter because of its nutrient that helps to condition the hair properly. Next ingredient we are going to be using is olive oil. Olive oil is another great oil for hair, but you can also choose any other oil that you are comfortable with. There are great number of them like coconut oil, almond oil, a good number of them out there to choose from. I am also going to be using cetyl alcohol, but this is optional and you really do not need to add it, but I'm adding it because I want this oil to have a smooth finish, and that is just it, just to reduce the grease a little. All right, I am also adding my herbs right now, starting with rosemary herb, and rosemary is very great for the hair. Next is also amla powder, which is another power herb in this hair growth butter, and I am also going in with my moringa powder, another power herb as well. This moringa herbal powder is very nourishing to both the scalp and hair. It is very great at promoting healthy hair and thicker hair. So once I have all my herbs and oil and butter ready, I went ahead to melt them using a double boiling method. And you really do not need to melt it directly on heat, just to preserve the nutrient in these herbs. So this may take a while to melt properly because of the cetyl alcohol that I added. It's going to take a little while to melt very well, and while it is melting, I also want to talk about why I am using these herbs, amla, rosemary and moringa herb. Now, infusing herbs into your hair butter is a great way to nourish your hair, your scalp, and also provide your scalp and hair the opportunity to absorb the nutrient that these herbs provides. So once it is fully melted, go ahead and strain it. If you want a smooth hair butter, then use a chiffon material or a cheesecloth to strain it properly. And afterwards, put in the refrigerator to harden up a little. So here I have my hair butter just out of the refrigerator, and it is time for me to whip it up. When whipping up your hair butter, you really need to be very patient, especially if you're aiming at having a fluffy hair butter. If you want it to be very fluffy, you really need to be very patient here. And keep whipping. You really need to whip it as long as possible to have your hair butter fluffy. So here I am whipping it, and it's still very liquid, like it's still very watery. So I'm going to whip it for a while and then pop it back into the refrigerator to harden up a second time. After a few minutes, here I have it hardened up, and next I'm going to continue whipping it till it becomes as fluffy as I want it to be. Now, while I am whipping this, let's talk about how to use this hair butter effectively. To use this hair butter effectively, it is best to use it as a seal-in. Like after moisturizing your hair with either water or your leave-in conditioner or hair conditioner of any sort, then go ahead and apply a little, just a little amount of this hair butter to seal in the moisture, to lock in the moisture, so your hair could be moisturized for a longer period of time, so your hair will not lose the moisture it has. So basically use it to seal in your moisture and keep your hair from drying out. So after whipping this for a longer period of time, this is going to become very fluffy as possible. Just keep whipping till you get your desired fluffy texture. So here we have it. It's fluffy and it is looking amazing. It looks so amazing. And now I'm going to add my essential oil. Now at this stage, if you want to add your vitamin E, you can go ahead. If you want to add your fragrance, you want it to smell nice, you can go ahead. But I'm going to be using just my essential oil, and I'm using rosemary essential oil. Rosemary essential oil is great. I love to add it in my hair butter. And if you are on your natural hair journey, or you are on a hair recovery journey, if you want something that can help you recover from hair loss or grow your hair thicker and more healthy, then you need rosemary essential oil. Add it into your hair butter like I'm doing. It will help with blood circulation around the scalp, thereby stimulating your hair follicles and preventing further hair loss. It has been proven to be as effective as topical minoxidil. That's how effective rosemary essential oil is. So once your hair butter is fluffy, go ahead and put it into your desired container, and make sure your container is sterilized and clean enough. And also do not store this hair butter in direct contact with sun,